Welcome everyone to Side Draft and welcome to yet another iRacing race review. Today we're talking about Bristol and a lot of mayhem.
Yes, I mean, there's always a lot of wrecks at Bristol in the real world, and the virtual world didn't disappoint.
We had a lot more.
It was like a restart wreck. So, so it's an exciting week again here at Bristol, and you see we're here.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yep, we're here. So I don't know why there's a crowd back there, but yeah.
They're not doing social distancing right now. It's like, you gotta get 6 feet apart.
So this race was a little different. We started with 2 heat races, no cautions, just 50-lap races, and they were mostly calm. We had
a few incidents, but not that bad.
We had Boyer wrecking everybody in that second heat, and Boyer is just a great addition to the broadcast, I think. It's been a lot of fun. These races are just to have fun. There's no points on the line. There's no money on the line. It's just to have fun. And Clint Boyer definitely, he's the embodiment of having fun.
Definitely so, because he's always bringing these jokes, and he's got his sense of humor along with it. And he's put into the virtual world, and it's just crazy. And his car wasn't handled too good. I believe he got in a wreck, and his, as he said, his give a damn broke. So I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
So it happens.
It's never fun when your give a damn breaks.
No, it's not fun, and you just hit everything in the world.
Yeah, and that's normally what happens when that breaks.
Yep.
You hit everything. So Eric Jones, he had internet issues, so he did not race. Or it wasn't internet issues, it was just computer issues in general. So
he has some technical difficulties.
Yeah, so no one disappears in real life. Well, sometimes they do, but you're not just going to poof and they're going, oh, okay.
Sometimes I feel like I disappear.
Yeah. Oh, you're back.
I'm back again.
Okay. All right. So
I come and go.
So Heat 1.
Like my mind.
So in Heat 1, William Byron wins. I got to hurry up before you disappear again. In Heat 2, John Hunter Nemechek would win. Pretty much whoever started off out front won. But Nemechek and Ryan Priest, they had a photo finish there.
Yeah, it was very tight, very close finish. We really didn't know who won. Good thing for the electronic timing.
So this is our first photo finish in iRacing so far, and it was for a heat race. So it wasn't the actual event. It was just qualifying. But let's get into the what's a race review, but really it's a caution review.
A review of the cautions.
So the caution review presented by Randy's Barbecue. So since they won the heat races, it'd be William Byron and Nemechek out front, and that's where they pretty much stayed all day.
Pretty much. I mean, Nemechek. It's hard to say, but he ran a very, very good race. He got a lot of practice in the first heat race, and started on the front row. I mean, he did an excellent job.
And then lap 2 would have our first caution of the day. It took that fast.
Took 2 laps to form that wreck.
It would be Ryan Priest and Kyle Busch. I believe they just made some contact, and around goes Priest, but Kyle Busch saved it. So
Kyle Busch really surprised me this week. Last couple of weeks he hadn't really been showed up in the race. He's got a lot of wins here at Bristol in the real world, so he ran fairly decent today.
We'll have our first restart. It'd be William Byron versus Nemechek yet again, and then caution a couple laps later with Clint Boyer, and Boyer said he got bubbaed.
He got bubbaed, and him and Bubba got together, and I guess Bubba got mad and just quit.
Yeah, so in gaming there's this thing called rage quit, and that's what Bubba did. He just stopped and said, "See y'all later," and he left. He didn't want no fights afterward in the garage. He didn't go to the trailer. He just got in his car and left the track. Yeah, so he might get a package in the mail, or maybe Boyer would go to his house, maybe beat him up at a safe distance, social distancing.
Yeah, I don't know how you going to fight somebody 6 foot apart. So
throw rocks, I don't know.
Gonna drive by his house and throw rocks at it.
Honk the horn or something, I don't know. But we'll have another caution. This time it would be Chase Elliott. Chase, I thought, would be a little bit better in the race. Looked really good in terms of practice. At least that's what Twitter told me. And went in the race and almost hit everything, really.
Yes, he even hit his friend Blaney. And
in the heat races.
They're trying to do some side jobs and stuff, and then it just wasn't very good.
It was like a dirt race with no dirt.
Yeah.
In a way. So then it'd be Byron versus Nemechek again. We're going to be saying this forever.
Yeah.
So then it would be Timmy Hill and Larson. They would get together and spin, and it'd be Byron and Nemechek again, and we do this repeat.
Yes, it's very easy to get into the wall, and once you hit the wall, it bounces you off into another car, and these cars, like, you barely touch them, and they just fly off everywhere somewhere.
Yeah, it was very difficult to pass unless you're passing a spinning car. That's about the only way you could pass, or smash them into the wall, whichever way you want to do it. But it would be Byron versus Nemechek again, and next spin would be Alex Bowman, who'd spin, collect a bunch of other cars in that wreck.
Yeah, I believe he just bumped the wall and just one of them things, just lost control.
Yeah, I believe Finn took the wheel again.
Yep.
So
maybe his dogs don't need to drive yet.
Yeah, maybe hold off on the driving license for Finn.
Just let them get their permit first.
Yeah, take some baby steps or puppy steps. So then after Bowman would spin, be Byron versus Nemechek again, and next caution would be Larson and Suarez, and this one is probably the most drama of the day.
Yes, like last week, not Larson, but Suarez, he tried to go and wreck somebody because he got mad, and he got kicked out. So it happened again. So him and Larson got into it a couple of times, and I mean, it's just a game, short track racing, and you got some anger issues, and they just kind of take it out on each other, and they kept wrecking each other, and I think they was asked to leave the track.
I don't think that was asked. I think that was just
the security guards come and got them out of the car, dragged them out by their helmet, and said, "Get out of here."
Wow, that was a little aggressive there.
Well, Bristol don't play.
Yeah. Hashtag Bristol don't play. So yeah, Suarez, I don't think blamed his dog this time, or he could have. I don't know. But dogs have been getting a bad rep on this iRacing series.
Yeah, things happen at home when you're racing, I guess.
Maybe we knew it. Maybe we needed to get our dog to drive iRacing.
I don't think so.
No, I don't want to see that.
He'll be all over the place. Squirrel.
But he is named after Rusty Wallace.
Yeah, he is named after Rusty Wallace.
So maybe he'll drive like Rusty Wallace.
Maybe. He may bump and run.
Jeff Gordon's dog is going to come out of nowhere and bump him out of the way.
Probably so.
All right, so before we talk more about Rusty,
before we take a wrong turn,
Landon Castle would take the lead after the leaders would pit. Daniel Suarez and Kyle Larson, that's when they got officially parked. Mm-hmm. And we would see Landon Castle versus Chris Buescher in the 17.
Yeah, Landon Castle was running very well. I believe he had old tires right there. Just took a bad turn.
Yeah, trying some strategy. I know it's really hard to try strategy when everyone's all over the place, crashing everywhere.
It's always good to get tires. I mean, you get 100 sets if you want them, but they're totally free. But sometimes you want to stay out and just get that track position.
Yeah, I think at Bristol the track position is king, and you want to stay on top of that. And Landon Castle would actually get spun. I think Ryan Priest or someone going up for the lead, or it might have been Chris Buescher, or maybe it's just old tires, just spun them around, and that collected Austin Dillon and many others there.
Yep.
And then the iRacing officials would say, "We're going to single file restarts since y'all don't know how to do double file."
Yeah, since they couldn't really run very well on these double file restarts, couldn't get a couple laps going. So they went to single file like the old Bristol used to do.
Yeah, so we got to see everything. We got to see new school, old school, somewhat fights.
Yeah, they actually, here it kind of races like the old Bristol, like a one groove type deal. because here you had to run the high line. The old Bristol, you kind of run the low line. That's the only way to get around there. But
yeah, they hadn't updated with the current Bristol where they got the PJ1 and all that stuff at the bottom. Here it was at the top.
Yep.
So we'd go to single file restarts, and then Chris Buescher, he would get the lead from Landon Castle, and I always like to see that Sunny D paint scheme out there.
Oh yeah, definitely getting. I mean, the past couple races have been won by Toyota, and it's good to see Ford up there. So
yeah, we're in a Ford shirt right now. Well, you can't see it.
Can't see it right.
Not in frame, but
gotta
believe me.
But yeah, and then William Byron kind of dominating that Chevrolet. So where's the Toyotas at?
Yeah, I think Timmy Hill was the strongest running Toyota all day. Spun around a couple times. We got back up there. The Intimidator is back.
The Intimidator. We're going to name him that. Intimidator.
Yep. Intimidator. So.
The Intimidator.
Yeah, so is strong yet again. He got up to third place very fast after spinning out.
Oh, definitely.
Denny Hamlin, he crashed early on, got a couple laps down, and he was somehow in the top 5 towards the end of this race.
Didn't think Denny would do a whole lot. I mean, his car was destroyed, really. I guess he got another reset and actually doing very well.
So then after this, Kyle Busch will get spun by Ryan Preece after William Byron will be right there at second. And so it seemed like Preece and Kyle Busch had this theme going on with each other.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that's where... ain't sure if the air or something messed up his car or
the
what.
air.
The virtual air.
Does air exist on the internet?
Does it? Does it really?
I don't know. That's we'll have to look that question up.
But I couldn't tell if he got bumped or what, or if Kyle just got loose. I mean, the car just turned crazy right, left, and there it went.
Then Chris Buescher would lead again, but William Byron would take it from Buescher on that restart. Nothing you could do on old tires versus new tires. Mm-hmm. Cool paint scheme by William Byron, by the way. He's doing the contest for colors, I guess. They gave you the template for the flames, and you just gotta paint them and see what colors you'd like to see. I partook in this contest, and
yeah, look up Adam's paint scheme and go and like it and retweet it as much as you want to, and tell them that's our best one.
Yeah, it's actually on the screen right now. So
yeah, I like it.
That black and green.
So go and tell William Byron that you like that one. Tell Exalted Racing pick that one for Richmond if you want to see it run at Richmond.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see one of my. I guess it would be considered my paint scheme, but it would be cool to see my design on track, even though it's virtual.
It's pretty awesome.
Still be awesome. So after this, Garrett Smith would get knocked into the wall. Tried to get around Chris Buescher there. Didn't work out for him. Very tough to pass.
Yeah, it's very definitely tough to pass here at Bristol. It seemed like the high groove is the way to go. Sometimes you get try to get to the low line and come into the turns, but it's very tight and you end up getting into each other.
Then it'd have a caution for Dale Jr. and Kurt Busch. I believe Kurt Busch was trying to get the pit lane, and then he hit the caution cones.
Sorry, orange cone. So
and blue cone.
And blue cone.
And yellow cone.
Is that friends of yours, family members? I mean, I don't know.
How does it work? Is all cones family? I don't know. We're asking the real questions.
We have some real questions here. How is the Cone family related?
So with 32 to go, William Byron would be leading, and then would have a caution as the commercial went out. Logano would spin Brad Keselowski's own teammate. Well, I don't know if they're considered teammates virtually. I would guess so.
Yeah, when they interviewed Joe Logano, he said he's hit everything but the lottery. And I know what that feels like, because that's the way I feel all the time. I hit everything but the lottery.
Yeah, even the YouTube lottery we can't.
I know.
So then Chris Buescher would come around, nowhere to go, smash into Keselowski because Brad had nowhere to go, and it seemed like the caution officials just didn't throw the caution. It needed to be thrown there, but the car stopped on the track.
Yeah, because Brad, he was stuck up on the wall, and here comes Chris Buescher, and Restored his car.
Yeah, I think Brad should have just escaped and went to pit.
Hit the escape button.
You can do that on iRacing, but I guess he's trying to get back out there to maybe get some payback to Logano. I don't know.
I want a caution.
Or maybe it was to bring out a caution. Who knows? But we'll have another caution. Kyle Busch will get spun by, guess who? Ryan Preece.
Yeah, Preece.
And William Byron would lead. And that's pretty much it. William Byron
That's
would
pretty
win.
much it. I thought Matt Benedetto, had a really strong run. I thought he was going to come up there towards the end, had the fresher tires. Just couldn't get it done. I believe his car just wasn't held right. But yeah, I would have liked to see him win.
Yeah, we got a couple more weeks to go on this iRacing thing. Hopefully not a couple months, because I do love iRacing, but I want to see real life Bristol happen this season at some point. Hope this hiatus doesn't continue much longer. We can just get to May and maybe get some form of real racing back.
Yes, and congratulations to William Byron. Awesome paint scheme. He's really a real strong horse in the iRacing. He's been very strong in the last couple of races anyway. I just couldn't get the victory, and finally got into victory lane. This is how he got his seat in NASCAR, as running the iRacing, and today he really proved it.
Yeah, and he led Homestead, he led Texas, and just got bumped out of the way at Texas. Finally got that win here, and could see this be the spark to win more races in iRacing at least. Who knows? It may even come to him winning the first race back.
Probably so.
But overall, very
fun race.
It was fun. A lot of wrecks, but still fun. That's the whole point of this, just to have fun.
I didn't hear about any kind of fights or anything going on pit road or in the garage or anything. I think everybody just left pretty cool and calm. I didn't see anybody go to the trailers. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure if they could, they would have though.
They may be texting and calling each other up, and and FaceTime them, cuss them out. Drive by the house, blow the horn, toilet paper their yard. If they do, call me. I go get it. So
because we need some. But yeah, overall fun race, and yeah, I can't wait to go to Richmond. I know that one's going to be another mayhem race, and yeah, just enjoy these virtual races until we get back real racing.
Yep.
But we have another virtual race. This one's going to be on NBC. It's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I believe. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do one video that recaps all of those throughout next weekend or next week.
Yeah, they're going to have heat races every night. Different drivers going to drive, and then go to the main event on Thursday. And then we'll keep you all up to date, and we'll make a video about it.
Yeah, so since all of you love the iRacing videos, can't wait to do every single one of them from now until we get back on the real life track. But congratulations again to William Byron, and we'll see you for our next video on Side Draft.